Hey guys, welcome to an episode of Michigan Fishing. I'm just going to show you basic things I do with a hollow belly swim bait as this money minnow. I think it's a 5-inch version. Just basic rigging things I do. I'm not a big swim bait guy, but I do like to fish these once in a while. I get bigger bites on these, and if I know there's fish there and I know there's big fish there and it's alright for me to throw swim bait, I'm going to throw swim bait. But I'm just going to throw you a couple of tricks that I do with it, and then show you a knot. This is 20-pound fluorocarbon. I fish it on pretty heavy fluorocarbon. Pretty stout rod typically. Hollow belly swim baits, I don't throw them on as big rods as most guys do. I throw it on like a 7.2 medium heavy, maybe a heavy depending on the stiffness of a medium heavy. I think the one I use is a medium heavy. Yeah, I want a little bit of a stiffer rod, but I still want one with a soft tip. I can launch that bait out there. This is a Gamakatsu belly weighted hook. Try to get one with a spring. It just makes the rigging easier, but this is what I had for this right now. So I'm going to show you a trick first, and this is total opposite of what most guys do. When I first take a swim bait that hasn't been hooked whatsoever, this is what I do. This is a money minnow, so it's already split open. This one is used, that's why there's a hole right there. So here's what I do, is I take straight part of the hook and I put it in right here until it sticks out the tip where I like it, and I do that one time, because when you typically do this, the weight has to go through the front, which tears it up. It don't last as long. You do that and it's only going by the diameter of the hook. So then what I do is I take your offset and I put it up like that, and then before I Texas style rig it, I push it through, but I don't put the weight through, and then I tie my knot. There's a couple knots that you can do for fluorocarbon. Actually, there's thousands of knots you can do for fluorocarbon. I would suggest getting the Knot Wars app. It's kind of just a helpful app if you guys want it. There's a couple knots I tie. Most people try to shy away from a polymer knot. You can tie a polymer knot, you just have to do it right, so that none of the lines cross, you don't put tension on, you don't tighten it up too soon so that you lose your loops. You do it right, you're going to be just fine. But most people don't, so they shy away from it. So I'm going to show you another knot that's a good fluorocarbon knot, so that you don't have to be so picky on your polymer knot and try to learn how to tie it perfectly. Even though that's what I normally do use, because it's just an easy knot. This knot that I'm going to show you is the double clinch knot. Terry Scroggins uses it. I think Gerald Swindle showed him it. And there's tons of videos on YouTube about knots too. And you just double the line, put it through your loop, hook point side first. See how it's double? You can just twist. I'm going to do it about 3 or 4 times, because this is 20-pound fluorocarbon. Then I'm going to put it through that loop that's down there. This knot's pretty hard to get tight too, so lubricate it for sure. Pull your main line and hold on to your loop. That's how I like to do it. I feel like everything gets tight. And then when it's like that, but it's not perfectly tight, let go of your loop, hold on to your hook like this, and pull down on both lines, the tag end and the main line. You can just do the main line, but you're going to have a loose loop in there, and that's your tag end. Then you'll have to pull on that, so I just do both at the same time. If that is plenty lubricated, you don't got to worry about the line getting heated, your wraps not being tight, nothing like that. As long as it's plenty lubricated, you'll be just fine. And then your loop is what's left, just like if you did a normal clinch knot, you'll have that extra tag. So and now you'll have 3 tag ends. No big deal. I typically don't like to use those knots, but on these I do. There you go. Alright, now I'm going to show you the rest of the way I rig this. My knot, I don't show any of that eye of that hook. I literally put it in that far, especially on smaller hooks. See, it literally goes right there. Then do your Texas rig simple thing. Make sure that is rigged straight. See, this bait is so tore up that you can't even see how straight I have it. See how straight that bait is? Besides that's your typical tail. That's not for me rigging it. That's your simple hollow belly. That's a simple way to rig it. You can also, when this gets tore up, put some type of plastic on here, whatever you prefer. It'll stop this from going up. But I have more problems with this coming out than going up. So you can also do it down here. So, anyways, I'm not going to show you guys that because there's other videos on YouTube about that. There you go. That's my simple way. 20-pound fluorocarbon. That's my simple standard hollow belly rigging. Depending on the hollow belly, I do all sorts of different hooks and all that. It's whatever you guys prefer and whatever you found works best. So, caught plenty of big fish on these things. Definitely works. So, that's how I do it, guys. Stay tuned for more episodes of Michigan Fishing. Go throw a swim bait. You're going to catch more fish. Promise you that. Stay tuned for more episodes of Michigan Fishing.